Am I the jerk for setting boundaries with my husband's baby mama? The humid summer air hung heavy over the suburban Maryland neighborhood as Caresha parked her car outside the small townhouse where everything was about to come to a head. Her fingers gripped the steering wheel tightly, her heart pounding with a mix of apprehension and resolve. She wasn't one for drama, but the situation with Diana, see her husband, Corey's ex, and the mother of his son Isaiah had gone far enough. Corey had told her he'd handle it, but tonight's events forced her to step in. It wasn't just about defending her marriage. It was about creating a peaceful family dynamic, one where Isaiah could thrive without confusion or tension. It all started when Caresha found herself asking, "Am I the jerk for putting my foot down with my husband's baby mama?" Isaiah was Corey's pride and joy, a bright-eyed 7-year-old who spent most of his time in their home. From the moment Caresha had married Corey, she embraced Isaiah wholeheartedly. She packed his lunches, helped with his homework, and even learned to make his favorite pancakes just the way he liked them. She wanted to be a positive figure in his life, not a replacement for his mother, Diana, but someone who could add value to his world. Diana, however, had made things difficult from the start. Late-night texts to Corey, claiming emergencies that often turned out to be trivial matters, suggestive messages disguised as co-parenting concerns, and sly, underhanded comments directed at Caresha that Diana tried to pass off as jokes. Corey tried his best to set boundaries, but Diana always seemed to find a way to test them. The final straw came one night when Corey got a frantic text from Diana claiming Isaiah had a high fever and she needed Corey to come over immediately. Concerned, Corey rushed to Diana's house, only to find her wearing a revealing outfit and suggesting they talk about their past while Isaiah was perfectly fine, playing video games in the next room. Corey had called Caresha from the car on his way home, frustrated and apologetic, but Caresha knew it was time to put an end to this once and for all. When Caresha arrived at Diana's house that evening, she didn't bother knocking. She walked right up to the porch where Diana stood, startled to see her. Corey, caught in the middle, looked equally surprised but relieved to see his wife. "Caresha," Diana began, a smirk forming on her lips. "What are you doing here? This is between me and Corey." "No," Caresha said, her voice calm but firm. "This is about Isaiah, and that makes it about all of us." Diana crossed her arms, her smirk fading. "I don't know what you're trying to imply, but—" "Let's not play games, Diana," Caresha interrupted, stepping closer. "I'm here because I love that little boy inside, and I want what's best for him. And what's best for him is a peaceful, respectful relationship between all of us. But that's not going to happen if you keep overstepping boundaries." Corey stood silently, his eyes darting between the two women. "I'm not overstepping anything," Diana shot back. "Corey and I have history. We share a child. You can't erase that." "I'm not trying to erase it," Caresha said. "But let me be clear. Corey is my husband, and the family you want back doesn't exist anymore. It's time to move forward. For Isaiah's sake, we need to work together, not against each other. That means respecting our marriage and keeping things strictly about Isaiah." Diana opened her mouth to retort, but just then, Isaiah's cries rang out from the living room. "Mommy! Caresha! What's going on?" The three adults immediately rushed inside to find Isaiah on the couch, tears streaming down his face. "Why are you yelling?" he sobbed. "I just want everyone to get along." Caresha knelt beside him, her heart breaking. "I'm sorry, Isaiah. We didn't mean to upset you. We're going to fix this, okay?" Diana hesitated for a moment before joining them. "Isaiah, baby, it's okay. We're just talking, that's all." Corey put a hand on his son's shoulder. "We're all here because we care about you, son. We're going to figure this out." Later that evening, the three adults sat down together, hashing out a new plan for co-parenting. Diana agreed to keep communication focused on Isaiah and to respect Corey and Caresha's marriage. Caresha, in turn, assured Diana that she wasn't trying to replace her as Isaiah's mother, but was there to support him as a stepmom. Isaiah, overhearing the conversation from the hallway, peeked in with a tentative smile. Does this mean no more fighting? Caresha reached out to him, pulling him into a hug. No more fighting, baby. We're all a team now. From that day forward, the dynamic shifted. It wasn't perfect. There were still moments of tension, but the foundation had been laid for a healthier relationship. And for Isaiah, that made all the difference. Unity, family, and humility prevailed.